Hello everyone, today we are gonna start building this calculator in which there will be every features of calculator. Like let's suppose if I am giving this number 5 and directly dot, and again I am clicking dot, so it's not taking everything like this. If I am clicking on this parenthesis, so it is also giving a multiply option. That everything is by default, you don't have to do anything. So I have already done the code of this, but I want to share with you that how to build this calculator. Like if I am, let's suppose, clicking 5 and again parenthesis, look, it is now the closing parenthesis here, not the opening one. The coding is done in the background for all of this parenthesis, percentage, and every issue which is facing by the calculators specially. So every issue is being solved, and now I want to share it with you people. Now again I am telling you, it's the best one calculator you can ever do, and I just wanted to share it a demo with you first. Let me try this. Look, it is giving the answer and everything is okay. Look, I have also done all on touch listener. Look, button is changing color when it is clicked. Look here, everything is. Let me click some buttons, suppose this, and when I click on clear, so everything is being clear. When I click on divide, so it's giving the divide character. When I click on the multiply, look, it's giving a wrong format. It means that we can give two characters of arithmetic characters consecutively with each other. Like let's suppose I am clicking plus, so it's giving wrong format. Let's suppose I am clicking percentage, it's giving wrong format. So everything is okay. Look, here it is not giving a multiply because the last one character which I entered is not a number, it's parent, so it's not giving any multiply button. So it's the best one ever. I have customized this all layout, and you can also do it by just following me until the last, and in the last I shall give you the code of this, because you will be getting along with me. So if you want to build this calculator, so follow me till the last. First of all, I would change this layout to linear layout. Fine. And now second thing, I would delete this linear text view. Now let me give this orientation. Orientation vertical. And now here create one linear layout, nested linear layout. Fine. Now wrap content something like this. Now here I have given the value to this, and now you should pause the video and check every attribute of this linear layout and copy that. Fine. Now here I would create one text view and match parent, wrap content, close this. Fine. Here I have created a linear text view. Look, it's showing here. Fine. Now what will be the text color will be there, like a red color. Look at this, and something like this. Fine. Now next let's create one linear layout for button. Linear layout. Fine. manage parent web content, close this. I have created this linear layout for this button, etc. Now here I would create one button for clear button. Fine. Now close this. Look here, I have created a button for clear. And now and at the last I would change this background color to the same like I have showed in the first intro. Fine. Now next button for parenthesis. Close this and look, I have created a parenthesis button. Now the third button. It's for percentage button. Look here, it is a percentage button. Now the next button would be for divide button. Fine. Button. Draw this. Fine. Look here, the divide button. Now this linear layout is completed. This is for one line. Now the next line I would create a next linear layout. Fine. Same like this. Let's create one linear layout again. Linear layout. Oh, sorry. Close this. Now look here, I have created a next line. This is for 7, 8, 9 button and the multiply button. Fine. Button. Close this. Close. Look, this is a 7 button. Now the next button would be this 8 button. Fine. Button. Now here I have pasted some colors, and you should pause the video and one by one just copy this. Fine. I would show it in the end. What is this? Pause one video and one by one write everyone. Fine. I hope you have wrote everyone. Now this button is created. This is for 8. Look, this is add button. Now the next button, that will be for 9 button, and close this. Fine. This button is for 9 button. Now the next button is for multiply beside this and below the divide button. Fine. Button. Now look, it is below this divide button. Now the next button is for 4, 5 and 6 and the minus button. Close this. Oh, sorry, I have done wrong. Now for next 4 buttons I would create one new linear layout and here this I have created one new linear layout, and now in this layout I would create 4 button. Button number 1, close this. Fine. Look, this is 4 button. Now for 5 button, 5 button, close this. in this all buttons have almost same attributes. Look at this 5 text, this text is changed, and beside this everything is same. You can copy and paste this, fine. Now next button, look, the 6th button is now created. Just change the text and the same attributes are there, okay. Now the next button is for minus button. Here then minus button. Now below this I would create one next linear layout, linear layout. Close this. Now look here, the next line has been created. Now in this I would create 1 2 3 and plus button. Look, one button down. Now the next button is second button, mean 2 button, fine. Here that is 2 button. Now the next button for 3. Close this. Sorry. Now look, the 3 button is here. Now the next button is for plus button. Close this. Look at this, just copy and paste this, you can do it, fine. And just these arithmetic operators button are text size are 40 and the numbers button is 30, so you can just change that. There is nothing like something different. Now let's create a linear layout for next line, for last line, fine. Sorry, linear layout. Close this. Look, the next line, and it's the last one line. Now button for 0. Here look, this is a 0 button. Now the next button is for decimal. Look, now this is the decimal button. Now the last button, that is for equal button, fine. Close this. Look, now every button has been created. Now let me change the color for this button. So let's start from first one, this clear button. So below this, the background tint, and just copy this and paste it here and remove this, fine. Now look, it's black and it's showing the same I have shown in the intro. Now copy this and just paste it and just paste it here. Sorry, black. Copy this and this is just paste it here, fine. Now next line, the background, paste background, paste. This line has been finished. Now next line, background, paste, background, paste. Now everything is Fine. This equal button is changed because it should be changed here. Come to this main activity. First of all, we have created the buttons in the layouts in previous video. If you haven't watched, so please watch that first, then come here. Go to create a new method for this private void initialize button. Here initialize view values. Fine. Now in this method I would initialize the view variable here. Fine. Now here first I have created instance for the buttons like 0 to 9, and then clear button, parenthesis button, person button, division button, multiplication button, subtraction button, addition button, equal button, and dot button. Fine. Every button instance is being created. Now in this method I would initialize the view variables. Fine. Now so let's initialize that. I have not created a text view here. Text view. Fine. And copy this name and paste it here. Fine. It's done. Now every variable has been initialized. Now let's call this on create method here. Fine. Now this has been called. Now the next thing we would also here let's create a private void on touch listeners for the buttons. I mean to say when we click on that, so it should work fine. Now here we would unclick listener for this below this method. I have just created on click listener in this method. Fine. I have forgot this is showing a red line because I have forgot to implement this method. For that, paste this here. Fine. Now look, view click listener has been also pasted. View touch listener has been also pasted. So you don't need to get upset. Fine. Now let's call this in the on create method. Fine. Now this is also called. Now the next method which we are going to create is a private void set on the private void on set on touch listener brackets, and the method has been created. Now in this we would create the on touch listener for here. So after creating this, when we click on the button, so it should change the color of the button. Okay. Fine. Now here I have created the on touch listeners for all the buttons. Fine. Like clear button, parenthesis, for every button I have created on touch listener. Okay. Now the next thing, let's call this in the on create method. Fine. Now here we would implement the method. So implement method first. Just I would implement this on click listener here first of all. Now in this I have created a switch case and called every button here. For every button I have created a case, and now I would also create this add number and add parenthesis. Look here, I have also created on click listener for the button equal clear for everyone. Fine. Now let's get ahead. Now here I have created a method for the on touch listener. Fine. Like it would when we move the button like by pressing, so it should change the color of the button. Fine. Now I have created one dot. For adding dot, I have created one method. Like whenever we click dot, what should the calculator check when we click on the dot button? Like here, whenever text view is 0 and we click dot, so it should enter 0.0 dot value. Fine, not only 0, yeah, or only dot value. Fine. Now here, if they should check the last enter button, if that is operand, so enter the 0 point button. Fine, 0 point value, not only point. If the last character is number, so it should directly enter the dot button. Fine, dot. Now next method. Now here I have created some instances for these methods. Like it should not get error. Look at this, for equal button, for last expression, for parenthesis, I have created some expression like this. So okay, fine, till this. Now I have created these instances for the methods. Fine. Now let's get add number. Now let's add this. Now here I have created another method for the parenthesis. Like whenever we using this parenthesis, so it should call this method. Look, the operation is get text from the text view. If that is 0, so set text like this, open parenthesis. Else I have created some condition, like they should check the last character, if that is parenthesis or not, or that is in number or not, that is arithmetic number or not. Look, if that is number, so it should close the parenthesis. If that is operand, it should open the parenthesis. If that is parenthesis again, so it should use only parenthesis, and dot used is false because there is not dot used. Okay. Now here are some other things like they should check the last character, if that is operand or not, so they should enter the open parenthesis. If that is operand, so fine, they should enter the open parenthesis. But if that is not, so else they should enter multiply parenthesis. Fine. Now here I have created another method for the operand. Whenever we enter operand, so it should call this. Like whenever we are entering a plus, minus, or any multiply, this is for divide. Okay, this is the notation of divide button. So if the last character is this, any one of this, so it should give the show the toast here wrong format. If that is equal to this percent, so it should show our number, it should add the operand. Else if that is not equal, they should enter. Fine, check out this, and wrong format if the text view hasn't any operand, so hasn't any number, so it should show this toast like wrong format operand without any number. Fine. Now this is the method I have created. Now let's create a next method. Now here I have created a method for the numbering. Like let's suppose if I add any number, so it should call this method. Fine. This is a whole method. Look at this. If text view is and it's 0, so it should enter the get the text. If in this string, it should check the last character. If that is number, so it should equal 0. If last character is equal to 0, so set text number. Fine. Like this, if the operand this is, so get the number and then get text and then number. Fine. Like this, I've created some if else some conditions. Check out this and copy this. Fine. Until to this. Fine. This is a whole method. Now let's create a next method. Now I have created a method for calculation, like whenever we perform any action, how they should calculate. Look here, this is the all calculation I have done. If the result is equal to infinity, it should show that this toast and everything, the whole code is between this. Fine. Like the whole calculator is in this. If equal click, so show the last expression. Fine. Save last expression. Now this is a whole code. Now here I have created another method for saving the last expression. Fine. Like check this and everything, for loop and every condition I have created here. So define last character and just copy this. Fine. I don't want to waste time on this explaining this till the last. Look, this is the whole method from this to this. This is the whole method. Now this is the last method for defining the last character. Look here, try the cases. I have done already every exception here. I have handled this, and if conditions, everything I have done. Fine. You should don't waste your time on doing this, but just copy the same. Fine. This is a whole method. This is the last one method. Now in this we have left some instances, so let's create that here. I have forgotten to create this script engine and to use it. So for that I am also calling it in the onCreate method. It is getting what error because some imports are not here. Some methods are not imported here. Like let's suppose this here, it is not imported. Now here the imports are done. Now here are some changes in the build.gradle file. You should keep the compile SDK version to 26. Target SDK version 26. Fine, 26. Minimum SDK version to 23. Now here are some libraries. Just enter this libraries and sign now. Now here every error has been solved because I have also changed some dependencies here, and the SDK version target compile SDK version to 26. Fine. Now everything is being solved. Check this code till the last. Look, I am scrolling here, so check out every. Now here checked every line by line, every code. Okay, if you forgot anything to import, so just copy that. Fine. Here implementation and every instances I have created here. Look for buttons. Look here how I have created this script engine text view. Now just do this. Okay. Now in onCreate method, what I have done, just copy the same code. And initializing view variables, look at there. These are the code to initialize set on click listener, set on touch listener, on click methods here. Everything has been done. Look, just copy it. Look, on touch view listener, add dot this method and add parenthesis method. Just copy this to everything. this is the last video. Let's copy this. Fine. Now add operand. Look here, add operand. Everything here is being done. Let's copy this. Add number for adding number. Now for calculation, here everything is being done. Save last expression. Just copy this code. Okay, I know it's difficult, but just copy this. Define last character. This is the last method.